everyone, Senraikai here, back with episode 9 of Komi-san Can't Communicate. And last episode, we got to see a whole bunch of Komi family, which I didn't know how badly I needed it until I got it. But we also had the festival stuff, which is an exciting event because people get to play games and eat food and sometimes lose money. It's all part of the fun. So let's jump into this episode and see exactly what fun we have in this episode. So, 3, 2, 1, play. New semester. Yeah, we did kind of have summer vacation last episode, so now we're in the sadness of it being over, basically. That's the period we're in. Oh god, that's not a text. I mean, it's all about our goddess Komi-san. I mean, as expected. Oh, new character? Inaka no Koko? Or no Koko? Inaka no Koko. It's basically like an inner. I don't know how you would even translate that. Oh, Inaka as in. Oh, okay, now I get it. Inaka as in the sticks, the countryside. Inaka. I get it now. I got it. At first I was talking about just like, maybe she's just like, she keeps a lot of stuff bottled up inside, like she monologues to herself a lot. That's kind of what I thought at first, but no, at least not entirely. That's not entirely it. I guess that could be technically part of it, but not all of it. Either way, fun new character. Inaka no Ko. I don't know why it took me so long to get that. That's how you know when you're too reliant on kanji readings. A country girl, yeah. Inaka no Ko desu. I'm sure that's not going to happen. I see. Just do your best. And there she is. She spotted her. Any girl that can acknowledge how wonderful Komi is a good girl in my book. Naturally rocking a cell phone. What? Are you bullying Komi? Because that's not okay. That's what it looks like to me. Like, I like you and all, but no bullying Komi. Not allowed. Yeah, eating a sandwich is awesome. So basically, we have an observation mission from our new girl here. Gonna watch and observe the goddess in her natural environment in the wild and learn how to better herself, I guess is the idea. Standing there is just so gracefully. Yeah, I know. She doesn't know her as well as we do, though. Oh my god, look at all these fashionable, stylish city people. Nope. I've had enough. I think I'm going to take my business elsewhere. You're not going to guess. A mere mortal can't hope to comprehend the thoughts of a goddess. Just her interpretations are something else. Also, that's not even that good of a hiding spot. I will take this one. Oh god, questions. Just I'll take the house special and be out of here. What is she gonna say? Okay, that was great. I've definitely been there. It could have gotten worse, I guess. If she wants her sandwich toasted, just put it up against your head. That is definitely a word for it. I'm glad to hear that you're ready for such an undertaking. Okay. I have faith in her. Is that not what you wanted? I mean, we could kind of guess that. I mean, imagine you want to give a paragraph description of what it was or whatever. Like, Komi was never going to get that right. Video game! I love those. Game. What? What? Keep it at arm's length so it won't bite you. Nice triple monitor setup. That's all we can ask. Yeah, naka naka. Oh, didn't even need to hit it. So, how are we looking? I love the reminder. I hope you're ready to entertain a goddess. And yeah, we actually get to see her room. She's got figures and everything. Oh, lots of figures. ReZero. Reichi, I think it said, or Rekichi. I get the reference. I didn't get a chance to look at the other posters. But it's pretty amazing, yeah. I hope you can handle it. I do quite like her casual clothes. Mimi Kimono? Like Kimono Michi? Otherwise, I'm not sure what the reference that is. Well, if you were expecting her to keep up to carry the conversation, you were sorely mistaken. Profound view of the world. Right. A little bit out of her element, I think. Okay, I don't think that would happen. Just broke character. Yeah, let's get some help. Get some reinforcements in here. I'm sure Najime knows how to play a video game. I think it was an arcade poster. Not that I've seen the movie, but that is true. We definitely need a Najime here. 4 players is kind of a magic number. 3 just doesn't work too well. Okay. Is that Wario in a skull swimsuit? What am I looking at there? Oh god, these characters. I guess it's a Yoshi. Just do your best. Yeah, so Smash Brothers. I actually haven't played a Smash Brothers game since Brawl. But let's go! Oh. Not on my watch. It's Smash Brothers, but it still has that anime battle feel to it, which makes it better. Dragon Force. I don't think you're supposed to go in there. I really do love that ReZero reference poster. Man, this fight, I don't know why it's so good. Like, it's really like I just jumped into a shonen battle anime. Yeah, it's great. Like, I can't believe how much animation effort they put into this. Also getting a little bit of stuff. Is she hitting the wrong button? Like a dog. Is that gonna put out the fire? It's a Pokemon attack. Damn. KO. I was about to say, yeah, that's not a KO. I don't know what is. I'm glad we're having fun. I demand a rematch. Only Makeru is here. I know what a baito is. Thank you, translation note. Moshi Moshi? No, you're not. You love to bother people. Also, is that the polar bear from that Polar Bear Cafe anime? Yeah, this is pretty typical, anime baito, just panning out tissues. Yeah, just do it like that, Komi, you'll be fine. You're not the first to notice. I'll take literally all of your tissues. She's trying to distribute them, but nobody's taking them. Yeah, round 2. Nobody... It's not obvious what I'm doing. Please take my tissue. I promise they're not used. You can't ignore her like this. This is not okay. Is the polar bear gonna help? The polar bear may or may not be. I don't know. Well, that guy had his earbuds. That's not a good target. That was oddly specific. Like, actually giving us a numerical amount. I appreciate it, though. How convenient. Tissues are good for avoiding sticky hands. Tashigawa. I did not have a chance to read the name. I'm pretty sure there's a pun about wanting in there, but I didn't get a good look at it. We kind of a match made it happen here, so maybe dial back the aura a little bit. You're gonna scare her off. Like, do you want these tissues or not? Can actually scare the crap out of me. Yeah, now they saw the evidence of what she's doing, so now they can jump in. Yeah, somebody's got to get the ball rolling, so good thing we had her show up. Hey, you have to hear about this. This girl's distributing tissues, and she's beautiful. You got to see this. Ah, it's empty. Wow, we actually got through it. So, yeah, a pretty productive day. Yeah, the bear, you know. Yeah. Yeah. There's something on your face. A tissue might help with that. What? Oh, okay, that's the thing on the face. What even is that, a poppy seed? Because it's black, I don't think it's rice. Maybe it's a mole. How cool would that be if you thought somebody had something on their face, you tried to get it off, and it was just a mole? Maybe you should bring out a magnifying glass. There's an imposter among us. Yeah, and just she doesn't say anything, so he knows nothing of her internal conflict. Does nobody else see this? This man's face, how defiled it is. Yeah, she's also got something on her face, and she does. Does everyone? Her, she could actually probably cover up with the eye patch. Maybe Komi's just crazy. But it's a nightmare. Nightmare it is. I mean, it kind of got obvious at a certain point, but that was a weird nightmare. Like, I've had some weird nightmares before, but nothing quite like that. We're stuck in a loop. It's horrible. Now Jimmy great at dodging, deflecting, whatever you want to call it. She wants all that attention they were giving towards Najimi. Okay, that's what it is. Gotcha. I guess it's about time for that now. So call me Komi. Or whatever her given name is. I don't remember which is which, but yeah, Shoko. Okay, that's what I meant. The show is called Komi-san, so I have trouble associating her with any other name, but yeah, that's pretty embarrassing. You know, what if people find out? Who would ever imply such a thing? Freaking Najimi. Okay, we don't have to do the heavy breathing, but I think it's pretty important. We can't just not do it now. I know you can do it. I have faith in you. Blushing intensifies. We're getting pretty close. Well, baby steps, I guess. Oh. No hesitation. I mean, yeah, that's too good of a logic to argue against. Thank you. I actually forget. But yeah, that's cheating. I mean, for a girl that struggles to talk in general, it's gonna be hard. Man, she's so cute. We gave up. It actually kind of is. I was thinking that too. Hito ito, hito ito. I feel like I say it wrong every time I say it. I, yeah, I mean, that's not Jimmy for you. I feel like there was a lot of things happen this episode. And I feel like every character in the show is high tension. Like, there's not really anyone that's just chill. Like, even Komi, who doesn't say much. I wouldn't really call her chill. She gets anxious a lot and shakes and... I mean, I don't know, I guess, but I was more referring to, like, everyone else. Yeah, that is, I don't know how you deal with it on a chalkboard, but it really is quite impressive. Okay, that was the ninth episode of Komi-san Can't Communicate. Another really good episode of this show. Now, what was the first scene? I kind of lost track of it. I think it was the, yeah, Yōkai girl, I believe. But yeah, I mean, the very first thing we had was just kind of like the going back to school blues after getting your vacation, being able to enjoy the summer, hang out with your friends. And the new school term starts, and it's back to the old grind. But the one positive is I do get to see Komi, which is definitely I'd say it makes it worth it. But yeah, we had a girl Inaka Noko. I'm not sure how to Inaka no koko. How should I pronounce that? Just Inaka no koko. It just sounds weird, but anyway. Yeah, that's all I was gonna call Inaka. Yeah, she, I think she's a new character. I don't think she's had any significance before now. But yeah, basically, country bumpkin. She very much has a accent. Like, what was it that she was ending her sentence with, the dabe or something? But, yeah, it's one of those cases. And the cat just flopped on my legs. Kind of scared me. But, yeah, she definitely is a little bit self-conscious, right? Definitely very aware of kind of like some differences between her and some of the more trendy, fashionable, cool, stylish city people, city girls. And yeah, she kind of like looked up to Komi as an example of how to be. She stalks her on her way to Subway and just does her best to emulate her, I guess. But yeah, just do your best. Like, I do think you worry more than you need to. But but yeah, good old Subway. It is where the trendy people go. But so yeah, not really too much to say on there beyond that, but I did like her. I like Inaka. I had nothing against her. But, my cat wants me to let him out. So I should probably do that. I hit the wrong button when I was trying to hit the pause button, which was a little bit awkward. But anyway, back to the episode. Yeah, Inaka was pretty cool. I did enjoy her. And then we had a gaming invitation. I kind of want to take a good look at the invitation so I can fully appreciate it. There's a lot of text. Yeah, it was from Nakanaka. Might you have some time on thine hands, oh blood-sworn friend of mine? If so, could you indulge me and head for my castle? I prepared some games for our entertainment. Kukuku. From the Black Wizard, ancient rank, this is where my castle is. Yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward invitation. Just, the only problem is Komi's not really a big gamer, I don't think. I think they got across pretty well. I did like Nakanaka's gaming setup. She's got a triple monitor, and I kind of technically do as well. Because I have my primary monitor here, my 1440p one. I have a secondary monitor right here, which is 1080p, which is basically for that's where I have my recording preview and stuff like that. Or when I'm playing a game, that's where I'll have my walkthrough information or anything to that effect. And then I have technically a TV that's way over there in front of my bed that has that one of the HDMI ports is plugged from it to my computer, but my Nintendo Switch is also plugged into it, and my PlayStation 4 is plugged into it, and stuff like that. So I don't usually think of it as a third monitor. Like, I don't usually think of it as a triple monitor setup, but it technically is. But yeah. Are you inviting me to visit? I don't really have plans now, so if it's alright with you, I'd like to come to your house. I look forward to seeing you. From Komi. Yeah, so she definitely was had nothing against the idea, but Nakanaka seemed a little bit surprised that she actually came over. But Komi, she wants friends, so she's not gonna reject such a thing, even if she's a little bit nervous. But I think Nakanaka was kind of nervous in her own way. But yeah, we got to see her room, which is pretty cool. What's this over here? Sunday, is that like Shonen Jump or something over there? I don't know. But she got some figures. Again, not really much recognizable character. There's some girl with like pink hair and twin tails and like red ribbons. I think she has both a figure of that girl and a desktop wallpaper of the same character, so it must be pretty important to her. Whoever it is. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, the posters, she has like 5 posters, because I definitely recognize ReZero right away, even though it says like Rek Ichi, because Ichi 1 instead of 0. But some of them I don't really recognize. Like there was Mimi Kimono, which I thought maybe was Kimono Michi, but the art doesn't really look like it, so I'm not quite sure, really. And the poster that said Pachida, I assume was an Akira reference, but again, not confident on that one either. There's also the mech ones on the far right. I don't watch a lot of mech anime, probably part of the reason, but yeah, I don't quite know. And there's one that has like a very space kind of background. I definitely did not recognize. But yeah, I love the room in general because it definitely screams like otaku kind of room. So, and Komi doesn't really understand a lot of it, but she's still intrigued. She still thinks it's a really interesting room, right? That kind of explains Komi's time here in general. Like not really fully getting everything, but appreciates the experience, right? But I really did enjoy just Naka just kind of like not really sure what to do now that she has this goddess Komi in her room, and she eventually calls for backup to assist. That was kind of great. Although it would have been interesting to see the two of them just awkwardly hang out together, just the two of them. But I do think it was probably the right decision to call on the cavalry. But and I really did enjoy her casual clothes. But and they played Smash, you know, because that is what friends do. They smash. I'm pretty sure. Like I've never smashed, but I'm pretty sure that's what you do. You invite some friends over to your place and just go at it. And they got really intense with that game too. Like I think it was mostly Naka and Najimi that really went at it, but like it was going full shonen anime battle, just punching, the striking, even some of the dialogue lines. Like the show was really good at what it was trying to do here. I think it did that very, very well. And I was getting pretty into it while Komi just walks into the mud, the swamp. Right, but you know, she's a newbie. She's doing her best. I'm not gonna mock her or anything. But that fight just got really heated. No match for Mud Slap though. Definitely an overpowered technique. So yeah, I really enjoyed the Smash Brothers scene. And then we actually had Komi doing a part-time job, which is probably a really great idea because not only is it a way to earn some extra money, but it forces you to like get out into the world, interact with people, and you know, work on your comfortability interacting with other people, strangers. So it's definitely really rough at the beginning, but overall really good experience to have. And she kept pumping herself up with determination and doing her best, and it definitely was a little bit shaky, you know, especially trying to go after somebody with headphones. But she actually got really lucky because there's this one girl. I want to look at all her dialogue again because she spoke pretty quickly. I want to make sure I get it all. But even the earphone guy technically regretted not taking a tissue. But yeah, this is bad right now. I really need paper tissue. But yeah, her name was Teshi Gawada Hoshiko. Yeah, so yeah, pretty much what I thought about just wanting tissue, because that was pretty much the important part of her character. Because just her entire existence, her name, it was foreshadowing this moment. That's kind of a special thing, honestly. But yeah, she spilled cola, got all sticky, and sweated a lot. Just I can't believe that somebody with such a perfect need of a tissue situation just arrived the way it did. Just kind of I think it's the work of our goddess. She just kind of unintentionally brought it into existence, right? Because that's how strong her desire was for anyone to take a tissue from her. And then that really got the ball rolling, and before you knew it, all 5 bajillion of them were done. But yeah, good job, Komi. I knew you could do it. And then we had a nightmare about Tadano having a what do they call it, sesame seed on his face, and then everyone else had a sesame seed on their face, and that's just a weird thing to have a nightmare about. Like I know some people have nightmares about going to school in their underwear, or you know, being late for school, or maybe getting lost on the way to school. But this is that's an interesting one. But also, I think the final scene we actually tried to like increase the closeness, because a lot of anime will have that sort of thing. Or two people they've gotten to know each other pretty well. They've gotten pretty close. So it starts to refer to each other so casually by their like family name and stuff. It starts to feel a bit awkward, and you start to feel like maybe there's a time for to upgrade, right? But it's also usually a bit of a awkward process, because whenever you refer to somebody by something else for the first time, it feels kind of weird. So you do have to adjust to it, and depending on how shy of a character you are, you might struggle a bit more with it. But we definitely did get to see that there. So, but Komi kept seeing Tadano do that with Najimi, and considering Komi is like the main love interest for our protagonist, it's a little bit odd that he refers to somebody else more closely, more casually than when he refers to her. So definitely understandable that she may not be satisfied with that. So she wanted to change it, but that streak goes two ways, and she wanted Tadano to do it to her, but when it was said, when she was told to do it to Tadano, she kind of like backpedaled a little bit, which makes sense for her character, because that is the hard part, being the one to actually do it, right? But freaking Najima. I really do, as always, enjoy Najima's performance. Just, what would the show be without Najima? That's what I want to know. Like, Najima just gets so many things rolling and adds such an element of chaos and just forward momentum to anything that's maybe happening at any given time. So, wouldn't it be the same? Definitely. But, yeah, good episode. I definitely quite enjoyed it. As always, we get more characters with pun-based names, and they usually have interesting circumstances. They usually associate with Komi in some way, whether it be just stalking her or taking her tissue, right? But all future friends, definitely. But yeah, if you enjoyed my reaction to this video, I hope you click the like button, subscribe, Patreon, stuff like that. But yeah, bye-bye.